Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we don't just repeat glossy brochure lines or polished dealership hype. Instead, we take a real look at how cars truly appear, feel, and perform when you experience them in the real world. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because today we've got something extremely special. Something that combines the raw excitement of track-ready engineering with the daily usability of a road-going sports car. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. And believe me, this isn't just another Porsche, it's the sharpest, most driver-focused version of the Cayman lineup ever made. Exterior: from the moment you lay eyes on the GT4 RS, it's clear Porsche isn't here to play safe. Starting at the front, the nose of the car screams aggression and performance. The wide and sculpted bumper sits low to the ground, feeding air into massive intakes that help cool the high-revving engine. The headlights, with Porsche's signature 4-point LED design, are sharp and menacing, giving the car a predatory look even at a standstill. Then there's the carbon fiber reinforced hood, with strategically placed vents that aren't just for show, they're functional, improving aerodynamics and keeping front-end lift in check when you're pushing the car at high speeds. Every curve at the front has been shaped by Porsche's relentless focus on performance. It's not just pretty, it's purposeful. Move to the side profile, and the GT4 RS becomes even more of a showstopper. The stance is low, wide, and purposeful, sitting on lightweight forged alloy wheels wrapped in ultra-sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires. These aren't your everyday road tires, these are semi-slicks designed to maximize grip on track days. Behind the wheels, you'll notice massive carbon ceramic brakes, painted in bright yellow, ready to bring this beast to a halt even after repeated high-speed laps. The air intakes on the sides are larger than ever before, feeding oxygen straight into the naturally aspirated flat-six engine that sits right behind the driver. And let's not forget the side mirrors, crafted from lightweight carbon fiber for weight savings. Porsche hasn't just built a car, they've sculpted a track weapon. Even the roofline plays its part, sleek, aerodynamic, and beautifully proportioned, reminding you this is still a Cayman at heart, only evolved to its absolute extreme. At the rear, things get even wilder. The GT4 RS is dominated by its swan-neck mounted rear wing, a design borrowed straight from Porsche's GT3 Cup race cars. Not only does it look jaw-dropping, but it also generates serious downforce, helping the car stick to the tarmac when you're cornering at high speeds. The taillights, slim and futuristic, stretch across the width, while the lower bumper features a functional diffuser channeling airflow for maximum stability. And then there's the exhausted dual centrally mounted titanium pipes that not only reduce weight but also produce a sound that can only be described as spine-tingling. This car doesn't whisper, it howls, revving up to 9,000 RPM. The noise alone makes the GT4 RS worth every penny. From every angle, the back end is as much about function as it is about intimidation. This is Porsche showing off its motorsport DNA. Interior: now step inside, and the GT4 RS continues to flex its race-bred personality. The cabin is stripped down, focused, and purposeful. Lightweight door pulls replace conventional handles, reminding you that every gram counts. Alcantara and leather wrap around the steering wheel, dashboard, and seats, giving the interior a premium yet raw feel. The bucket seats, borrowed from the 911 GT3, are made from carbon fiber and offer incredible support, locking you in place whether you're cruising down the highway or pulling 1.4G around a corner. Behind the wheel, you're greeted by Porsche's classic analog tachometer front and center, flanked by digital displays that provide all the performance data you need: the lap times, tire pressures, G-force meters. The steering wheel itself has no distractions, no big touchpads, no unnecessary controls, just pure driver focus. And while this is a stripped-back car, Porsche hasn't ignored convenience entirely. You still get Apple CarPlay, navigation, and a decent sound system, but make no mistake, This is not a luxury cruiser. This is a cockpit built for one purpose: a driving pleasure, performance. But the real magic lies beneath the bodywork. The 2026 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS is powered by a 4.0-liter naturally aspirated flat-six engine borrowed from the 911 GT3. This engine revs all the way to 9,000 RPM. Producing around 500 horsepower and 450 Nm of torque. Unlike the turbocharged engines found in many modern sports cars, this power plant delivers its thrust in a linear, razor-sharp manner, rewarding drivers who keep it high in the rev range. The sound alone is intoxicating, a mixture of metallic scream and induction roar that feels alive. The GT4 RS comes exclusively with Porsche's lightning-fast 7-speed PDK dual-clutch transmission, sending power to the rear wheels. And performance figures? Well, Porsche claims 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds and a top speed of around 196 miles per hour. On track, the GT4 RS is simply devastating. Its chassis tuning, combined with the adaptive suspension and lightweight construction, makes it one of the sharpest handling cars money can buy. It's a car that feels alive, challenging you to become a better driver with every lap. Of course, all this performance doesn't come cheap. The base price of the 2026 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS starts around $160,000 in the US. But once you start adding must-have options like the Satch Package L, which adds even more carbon fiber, titanium roll cage, and magnesium wheels, so you're easily looking at closer to $200,000. And let's be real, most buyers will go for that package, because it doesn't just reduce weight, it also cranks up the cool factor to 11. But here's the thing, while the price might seem steep, when you compare it to the 911 GT3 or other exotic track-focused machines, the GT4 RS feels like a bargain. You're getting near supercar performance and track capabilities in a more compact, balanced, and arguably more usable package. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS isn't just another sports car, it's a statement that Porsche still cares about purists, about engines that scream, about driving that feels raw and mechanical in an increasingly digital world. It's a car that makes no apologies for being hardcore. It's not the most practical, it's not the most comfortable, but if your idea of happiness is a perfectly balanced chassis, a screaming flat six behind your head, and the kind of cornering grip that feels like defying physics, then this is the car you've been dreaming of. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 RS. Let me know in the comments, would you pick this over a 911 GT3? Or do you think the Cayman platform has finally stepped out of the 911's shadow? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-world reviews from Car Flash. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.